Hi, and welcome to today's edition of Market Analysis Pre-Market for today, Monday, 12th of September. I'm Giovanni Banacor, operator and educator with Vantage. Well, let's begin our week. The focus for investors and traders this week will be the US dollar, earnings, and economic data. Now, let's begin with the last of the three. Most of the attention this week will be directed towards the inflation figures due out tomorrow, Tuesday. CPI is expected to come in around negative 0.1% on a month-over-month basis and show a nice decline from 8.5% to 8% year over year. The core inflation figures are expected to come in slightly higher at 0.3% month over month and year over year a slight uptick from 5.9% to 6.1%. It is anticipated. Now, on Wednesday, we'll get a look at the PPI. On Thursday, retail sales, and on Friday, consumer sentiment. In terms of companies reporting quarterly results, just a handful of names to watch, most notably Adobe and Oracle. Lastly, the US dollar, it is retreating rapidly from the new 20-year highs we saw last week. This comes as the euro currency firms after the ECB raised rates last week by 75 basis points and signal more to come. The ripple effect from the dollar easing is widespread. Crude oil is back to near 88. We'll see 90 today. It's been off the lows we saw last week of around $81 when the dollar was at its highest. Other commodities such as gold, silver, and the grains all have come off their recent lows. Even Bitcoin is on the move higher with the dollar pulling back. The futures are back to 22,000 overnight. With this, let's take a look at real quick at our levels for today. So I have my support at 12,410 for the Nasdaq and my resistance at 12,800. My pivot at 12,511, and we could anticipate a move to the upside, a green day for the markets, as well as we have here for the S&P 500. My support is at 4,000 psychological level. My pivot is at 40.50, and my resistance is at 41.21. Crude oil is the one that is making that nice move to the upside. 90,000 will find some resistance, psychological level. 83.91 is my support, and my pivot is at 85.56. Then we have Nat Gas. Nat Gas has really been just idling, very narrow trading between 7.78 cents and the $8 mark, psychological mark. Then we have gold. Gold opened up with a gap. So let's see if that will hold or will we come down to close it. As long as the US dollar continues to move to the upside, we could probably see that movement to the downside of gold. But if the dollar index loses track, then we could probably see an attempt at 1740. Then we have here silver. Silver has really made a nice move. It opened up really with a big gap up. So the 20,000 psychological resistance, but 20,500, that's my resistance. The pivot point is at 1949, 1950, and we're trading above that. So we could probably stay around that area. Copper. Okay, copper also has opened up in a gap, so we could probably wait and see if that's closed and then come and find more buyers around that area to come in and send prices above 370. Then we have Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the one that has also opened up with a gap up, and so this parabolic movement, could we see that movement continue towards the 23, over 24, 25,000 being another psychological resistance, but right now 23,000 is where I'm at. The euro is looking to stay above parity, stay right about 101, 103 with my resistance. As long as we have the dollar index continue to move higher, but the expectation for it to move lower or stay around 107.550 is the consensus. That's it for me right now. Have a fantastic day.